Jackson plans to study pre-med and play college sports.
Okay.
Number 71, Paulo Carrillo, and his mom, Marla.
Thank you for joining us for a special KBRF Sports Video Streaming presentation. Tonight's game is proudly brought to you by Viking Cafe and the Viking Cafe Keys to the Game. Minnesota Motor Company, your Minnesota Motor Company halftime show. Lake Region Healthcare and your Lake Region Healthcare timeout. Park Region and your Park Region scoreboard. Nelson Auto Center and your Nelson starting lineups. Quality Toyota and your Quality Toyota player of the game. Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy Incorporated. Fergus Falls Monument. Otter Tail Coaches. American Federal Bank of Fergus Falls. Running Stitches Embroidery. Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's. FM Bank. Service Food. Ugsted Plumbing and Heating. Splash Express, American Legion Post number 30, and Lake Country Graphics. Now let's head out for the pregame.
Hey, it's time for some Otter football tonight. Mark Johnson with you from Fergus Falls here as the Otters host the Marshall Tigers, the 6-0 Tigers out of Section 2-4A, the Otters in Section 8-4A. 5-1, the Otters are coming off a tough game against a very, very good Ricori team. They lost to the Spartans in that one, 34-12. In that game, the Otters turned it over a couple times in the first quarter, but came back to score a touchdown, make it 14-6. At the half, it was 21-6, and then Ricori goes on to win that one by a score of 34-12. So this is a good Marshall team, a big matchup here statewide. A lot of people have their eyes on this game here tonight. Marshall Tigers, they opened up with a win over West Tonka, 47-0. Beat Ricori, a common opponent with the Otters, 28-0. Beat Wilmer, 41-17. The Otters played them and beat the Cardinals in their opening game, 21-13. And then the Tigers beat Hutch, 49-6. And then he beat Delano, 36-6, then lost to Orono, 13-12. But they play in Section 2-4A, Otters in 8-4A. And if the Otters get a win tonight, their QRF continues to increase. And also if they can beat Tech next week, they will be a number 1 seed. So a 1 or 2 seed in Section 8-4A pretty much assured for the Otters. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back and we'll hear from Otter head coach Chris Grabowska. You're listening to the Otters on Channel 977, also streamed on the Fergus Now app and on the KBRF YouTube channel.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Lake Region Healthcare joins you in shouting loud, cheering strong, and jumping for joy. Keeping our community healthy and spirited is the top priority at Lake Region Healthcare.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Between muddy roads and dusty drives, your car takes a beating. Keep it shining with an unlimited car wash membership at Splash Express. Upgrade to the Platinum for a rust inhibitor, hot wax, and ceramic coating in one bundle. Stop by Splash Express, next to Premier Meats in Fergus Falls.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
For over 50 years, Otter Tail Coaches has safely carried kids to school, to games, and back home again. Trusted by generations, they're proud to serve Fergus Falls and the surrounding area. Otter Tail Coaches, safety, service, and dependability.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles to Quality Toyota to get a great deal, and we've done it 13 times.
Chris Grabowska of the Otters, and we talk about it every week, but man, another nice night for football, Chris.
It is. It's beautiful tonight. This feels a little more like fall weather, though, but still on a little bit on the warmer side, which is good for me because I don't do well in the cold. So,
all right, hey, 5-1 now. You know, ran into a very good Ricori team. Talk about that game. I know we had a couple of turnovers in the first quarter. You know, we battled back 14-6, but they were a good football team.
Yeah, Corey's a good football team. They executed well. I don't think they had many incompletions against us. They didn't turn the ball over, and we did. They just executed better than us, and we just got to clean up our execution and limit our mistakes, you know, in these kind of ball games. So that's kind of what we focused on all week is just knowing what our assignments are and just being able to execute them at a high level, and then obviously taking care of the football.
Now, Marshall comes to town. We haven't played them since I've been here. I've been around 20 years here. But talk about Marshall. They're a very good football team, aren't they?
Yes, they're a very strong football team. They're a physical football team. They got some good athletes around, too. They just do all the little things right, you know. They do the little things well, and, you know, they run their stuff and execute it well. We got to be able to line up and not make mistakes against these guys and, you know, match their physicality and set the tone.
How are we doing health-wise, too? I know we've had some guys dinged up, but, you know, for a football season, we've actually weathered the storm pretty well.
Yeah, you know, we have had a few injuries here and there and missing some guys for a couple, 2, 3, 4 weeks or whatever. We get Isaac Mock back tonight, so that's going to be a huge help for us, especially on the defensive side of the ball. We're excited to get him going again. But, yeah, you know, kind of the end of the season, nicks and bruises types of stuff, and we'll be fine, though.
Things are winding down. It's hard to believe, you know, next week we go to Tech. But just give our listeners a little update on how things will go as far as the playoffs. You know, we'll get a 1 or 2 seed probably, but just give us a little heads up.
Yeah, you know, tonight's not a section game, so, you know, we're going to go out there and fire in all cylinders and get this win. And, you know, next week we got Tech. That's a section game. So if we win at Tech, we're guaranteed the number 1 seed because we wouldn't have a loss in our section. So we'd be the number 1 seed and get a first-round bye. So we would play either the following Friday or Saturday.
All right. Well, let's get a victory tonight. I know guys are excited, so good luck, Chris.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Chris Grabowski.
Have you discovered the Buick Envista from Minnesota Motor Company in Fergus Falls? You'll be amazed at how much vehicle you get for the price. Sleek design, smart technology, and premium comfort, all in a crossover that fits your lifestyle. If you've been wanting just a little more from your car, more style, more space, more value, the Buick Envista delivers it all. Buick, exceptional by design. Minnesota Motor. South Pebble Lake Road, Fergus Falls.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls and Breckenridge. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Serve your family and friends the best. Certified Angus beef from the meat department at Service Food. Special cuts and orders always welcome. Service Food, West Lincoln Avenue, Fergus Falls.
Service Food.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday Night Lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here's to a great season for all our favorite high school athletes. American Legion is a favorite too and serves up everyone's favorite barbecued ribs. American Legion of Fergus Falls, open each Wednesday through Saturday on Pebble Lake Road in Fergus Falls. Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls is proud to sponsor area athletics. Nelson Auto knows the value of a good team, and we'd like to invite you in to meet our team. See how our team takes care of you and your family. Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance? Trust Alicia Helgeson at FM Bank in Fergus Falls. With expert guidance and local know-how, she makes the mortgage process smooth and stress-free. Call Alicia or apply online at mybankfm.com today. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
What's your number?
We drove 5.2 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Lake Region Healthcare is proud to be trusted and recommended by parents and coaches, athletes, and families. Keeping healthcare close to home for local athletes and all their fans. Find us online at lrhc.org.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Ugstead Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Ugstead Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
All right, we're set to go here. Apologize for that. Microphone back on. We're rolling here for those on the video. Quarterback Merritt rolls to his right, face some pressure, throws downfield. Micah Johnson is there. It's picked off. An interception by Micah Johnson on the first play from scrimmage. What great coverage. Micah Johnson, you'll see it if you're watching the stream, goes up and wrestles the football away. An interception by Micah Johnson, and the Otter offense is on the field. Eston Bethel will come out and command the offense here again. The Otters with an interception to start the game out. Parker Tilkey to the near side along with Isaiah Holmes. Again, Micah Johnson with the INT. That was an awesome play. Micah went up and got that one and wrestled away from the Tiger receiver. Tigers will go with 3 down linemen, much like the Otters. Handoff. Caleb Froning, right side, looking for some blocking. And he's going to be brought down there by number 10, Bly. So Froning will bring it to the 26, and he'll gain about 3 or 4 on the play. So 2nd down and 6. So Caleb Froning, the bulk of the carries for the Otters here this year. Freddie Talaga as well, getting some. Froning to the right of Pee Wee Bethel. Paulo Carrillo, the center. Shotgun, back to pass. Pee Wee's going to run, and there's going to be a flag thrown in the backfield, most likely a holding call. Brody Reese will make the stop there. And holding call on Fergus Falls. We have been penalized quite a bit these last few games. So the Otters will come back to the line of scrimmage, and we're set to go. Great crowd on hand tonight for senior night. Trips right this time for the Otters. Carson Froning here on 3rd and 9. The loss of a couple yards there for Bethel on that last play. Pee Wee's going to run it. Pitches out to Froning, but he's going to have it strung out, and he'll only gain about 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down in a punting situation here for Fergus Falls. So the Otters will bring out Trenton Drouillard to punt. Riley Wasdorp doing the long snapping. He's done a good job of it. Only had one time this year where he snapped it over the head of Drouillard, and that's when I talked about it. So I'm not going to say anything anymore, but Riley's doing a good job. Here's a little snap. Oh, it goes through Trenton's legs. Drouillard will pick it up, and he's going to be brought down at the 1 yard line. Oh, my. So a low snap, and the Tigers take over at the Otter 1 yard line. Oh, my. So a low snap. Drouillard tried to scoop it up and run to his left, but the Tigers come with the football now, and they'll line it up and break the huddle here and come right to the line of scrimmage. Handoff. Stelter with a touchdown, a 1 yard run. 1 yard run on a turnover by the Otters. So Stelter with the run. And again, so 2 turnovers in this game already, 1 for the Otters and 1 for Marshall. And a 1-play, 1 yard drive here with 10:07 to play here in the first quarter. And Marshall on attempt the extra point is number 40, Shermoo. And they're using the kicking block. Snap from center. Kick is down, and it just gets over the uprights. 7-0. Otters need to take a deep breath. Regroup here. We'll get her going here. 7-0 Tigers will come back after this break.
The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
For over 50 years, Ottertail Coaches has safely carried kids to school, to games, and back home again. Trusted by generations, they're proud to serve Fergus Falls and the surrounding area. Ottertail Coaches, safety, service, and dependability.
Here we're back here, and again the Otters turn it over on a punt attempt. They would have punted away, and it landed in Trenton Juilliard's. He scooped it up and tried to run it out and was tackled at the 1 yard line. And so deep to receive for the Otters, Isaiah Holmes and Eston Bethor. No, it's Freddie Tilaga, pardon me. So we're set to go here. Stelter will kick it off. It's received by Holmes at about the 9 yard line. Out to the 15, right to the 20, gets rid of one tackler, stays on his feet, carries out to the 30, still on his feet, spins, and a nice return out to the 36 yard line. Fergus Falls will take over 1st and 10. And it's almost like a restart here for the Otters after that turnover. And so, actually, the football's at the 35. Otters will take over 1st and 10. 9:58. Play here in the first quarter. Full house backfield this time for Fergus Falls. Snap from center. Handoff, Caleb Froning, left side, stiff arms one man. And will gain about 4 on the play. As the Tigers doing a good job filling those gaps with their backers. And 2nd down and 6. Avius Fullilove will come in for Fergus Falls. Otters want to establish the run. And they'll throw it too. There's no question about that. Parker Tilke to the far sideline with Holmes. Fullilove is in the slot. Handoff, Froning. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Oh, my. A loss of 4 yards that time. This is a hungry defense here. Marshall getting it done defensively here. It's 3rd down and 10 for the Otters, so Micah Johnson will bring a play in from the sidelines. It'll be 3rd down and 10. We have 8:56 to play here in the first quarter. Micah Johnson to the far sideline with Holmes. Near side is Parker Tilke. Tackle cancer night, a lot of pink out here. Socks and wristbands. Pee Wee Herman looking down, not Pee Wee Bethel, looking downfield, and an interception. Interception that time by the Tigers. Oh, my. Wow, so we pick one off. We fumble. We throw an interception. So the Otters now with 2 turnovers. Oh, it was incomplete? What in the world? I got to get a grip here, huh, Mark? So an incomplete pass here for Pee Wee Bethel. Here's a snap. Juilliard with a good kick this time. Received and dropped at the 35. Good kick coverage by the Otters. No gains on the return. And that was number 5 on the return, Mayert, the quarterback. So the Otters punted away. It's successful this time. $8:27 to play in the first quarter. What are you guys laughing at over there? Are you laughing at me? Okay. All right. Inside handoff. And a gain of 2 or 3 on the play that time. Couple of yards gain on the play that time. Randy, who carried that one? I'm sorry. Graft? 22, yeah. So a gain of about 3 on the play. Full house backfield. Handoff, right side. Stelter carries it for about a gain of about 4. The wind is right tonight a little, as you can hear the racetrack. Loud and clear here tonight. Again, big thanks to the Fergus Falls Fire Department for bringing the ladder truck and the large American flag. And we have a timeout on the field. This timeout brought to you by Lake Region Healthcare. Injury timeout. We'll come back with more.
If you love trucks, this ad is for you. At Minnesota Motor Company in Fergus Falls, you can save up to $12,000 on select Chevy Silverado trucks or take advantage of 0% APR for 3 years. Prefer leasing? Lease a Chevy Silverado for as low as $299 per month. Contact the sales team at Minnesota Motor Company for details. Chevy, together, let's drive.
Minnesota Motor.
South Pebble Lake Road, Fergus Falls.
Here's to a great season for all our favorite high school athletes. American Legion is a favorite too and serves up everyone's favorite barbecued ribs. American Legion of Fergus Falls, open each Wednesday through Saturday on Pebble Lake Road in Fergus Falls.
Still an injured Tiger down on the field. Again, our timeout brought to you by Lake Region Healthcare. And one of their linemen down there, he's up now. And big number 71, Angel Charvana. Again, they'll help him off the field. They're kind of got the right shoe off there. I want to remind you that Running Stitch is one of our great sponsors. They're your local choice for embroidery and screen printing in Fergus Falls. Running Stitches Embroidery. What a great night. We've had great weather all year for football games. It's been awesome. Last Friday was very nice. Tonight, game time temperature probably about 60 degrees. One man split to the near side. That's Beck. Double tight end. One man in the slot. Quarterback keeper. Nope. Near side. Good job there by Jacob Froning and also his cousin, Caleb. Good job that time by the defense. We're going to look here as Frazee brings it right side, and he's dropped for a loss. And the Otter defense gets the job done here. Again, if it wasn't for that bad snap, it was just a 1 yard, one play drive for Marshall. Otters will get the football back here, barring any turnovers. We've had 3 turnovers in the football game so far. 1 for the Tigers, 2 for the Otters. Kind of a poor punt. It's going to land just over midfield. It's going to go out of bounds. Wow. That went more east and west than north and south. And so the Otters will take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line. 6:33 to play in the first quarter. And the Otter offense is back on the field. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Otters. They'll start on their own 43. Olin will go in motion back towards the right side tackle. Back to pass. And could have been a horse collar there on Bethel, but he is sacked. So Henry is sacked. Or not Henry, Eston is sacked. Big brother Henry played last year, played basketball over at WAP Science. So a big loss there. So a loss of 8 that time on the sack. So 2nd down and 18 to go here for the Otters. They swing it out near side to Parker Tilke. Tilke will lumber forward to about the 44. Gain of 8 that time. So first completion that time. First completion there for Bethel. It'll be 3rd down and 9. And the ball spotted at the Otters' own 44-yard line. Big crowd here once again for the Otters. It's senior night. Seniors are honored before the game, walking out with their parents. Snap from center. Bethel goes to his left, flushed out of the pocket. Finds a man. Cut! Mason Olin. A 10-yard pickup. We like it. So 10-yard pickup and an Otter first down. So the Otters pick up the first down. They cross midfield. And they are at the Marshall Tigers 45-yard line. So a good job that time by Henry, rolling to his left. He's a right-hander, so throwing across his body. 1st and 10 for the Otters. Handoff, Franny. He'll cut it back. Franny at the 40. Stays on his feet, and he'll pick up good yardage there to the 38. A gain of 7 on the play. Good job by Franny, cutting against the grain. 2nd down at about 3. Otters need to answer here. Jason Marquette running the scoreboard. Just has 2 bratwursts. That was sure nice you to get those for me, Jason. Much appreciated. No, I'm just joking. That's nice. Maybe at halftime we'll have one. Handoff. Freddie Talaga, and he'll pick up 1st down yardage. Good hard running for Talaga. A gain of 5 that time. So 1st down for the Otters. Those look really good. Woo! Some bratwurst from the concession stand. So 1st and 10 here for the Otters. Now another 1st down. They're on the Tiger 32-yard line. Talaga to the left here of quarterback Pee Wee Bethel. Back to pass. They swing it out to Micah Johnson. I think that hit the ground. They're going to say it was a completed pass, but a loss of a couple yards on the play. So, loss of 1 on the play brings up 2nd and 11. Kind of looked like that ball hit the ground. Nonetheless, they called a completion and a 1-yard loss. 2nd down and 11. 3:13 to play in the 1st quarter. Otters trail by a score of 7-0. Back to pass, rolling to his right. The throw is knocked down that time by the Tigers. Incompleted pass. Bring up 3rd down and 11. So 3rd and 11. Again, we'll have our Minnesota Motor halftime report coming up. And again, in our post-game show, we will name our Toyota Quality Player of the Game. Brought to you by Quality Toyota and Lake Country Graphics. Eston Bethel gets the play from the sidelines. Parker Tilke to the near side. Far side is Holmes and Micah Johnson. Olin inside of Tilke on the near side of the field. Bethel back to pass. Swings it over to Holmes. Holmes, no running room there. And he'll, with forward progress, will gain 3. That'll be 4th down, so again, he'll gain 3 on the play that time, so it'll be 4th down and 9. Otters in 4-down territory here. Okay, the football's on the far hash. And we'll see what head coach Chris Grabowska has under his sleeve here. Otters going for it. We're in 4-down territory. In high school, you get inside the 35 or so, 40, you're going to go for it. Great night for football. Again, no wind here tonight, just a cool fall evening and a timeout taken by the Otters. We'll take a timeout as well and go back with more of the score. Marshall 7, Fergus Falls nothing.
Lake Region Healthcare knows what all coaches know. It takes tons of teamwork, great amounts of grit, and heaps of hustle to triumph. Lake Region Healthcare, supporting and celebrating our high school athletes.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Ugstead Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Ugstead Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Hey, we're back here. Again, our timeout brought to you by Lake Region Healthcare. The Otters talking this one over. It's a big play here. I know it's only the 1st quarter, but after giving up that pass play or that fumble and that 1-yard touchdown run, for the Tigers, the Otters are moving the football. They got the Tiger defense on the field. 2:14 to play in the 1st quarter. 7-0 Fergus Falls. Here comes the motion near side is Tilke. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Henry Eston throws it down. Mason Old with a catch What a great catch by Oland. Let's get a look at that one if we can. Or if you're listening on the radio, I will describe that to you. It was a great play rolling to his right. Bethel finds Mason Oland, a 16-yard pickup. So what a play that was, a 15-yard gain, pardon me. And a first down for the Otters. Good drive here for Fergus Falls. Ball's at the Marshall Tiger 17-yard line. And Pee Wee is really effective on those rollouts. Handoff. Froning inside. He'll gain maybe a yard or two on the play. Tough yards for Caleb. Gain 2 on the play. We got second down and 8. Otters knocking on the door here. Ball's at the Marshall Tiger 15-yard line. Down to minute 40 to play, first quarter. Micah Johnson, Caleb Froning, Mason Oland to the far side. Near side is Tilke and Isaiah Holmes. Otters spreading things out here. Eston Bethel, the quarterback, from the shotgun. Here's a snap from Carrillo. Eston's going to take it himself, and he'll take it in back about to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So quarterback keeper all the way that time. Little 8 football, Hillcrest leads Underwood 8-0 at the end of the first quarter. And we have a minute 4 left to go in quarter number 1 here. Again, Tigers scoring a 1-yard run. That was Andrew Stelter. Otters fumbled on or bad snap, and Drew Laird picked it up, but it was tackled at his own 1-yard line. Same formation here once again. Otters spreading it out here. Eston Bethel, back to pass, over the middle. Cut! Isaiah Holmes! Isaiah Holmes, a 15-yard touchdown pass to Holmes. How about that? Bethel back in the pocket over the middle. Well-thrown ball to Holmes. And Isaiah Holmes, a 15-yard touchdown pass. And the Otters now make it 7-6, and Josh Horgan will attempt the extra point. We've seen that combination a lot this year. Bethel to Holmes. And here is Horgan on to attempt the extra point. Trenton Drulier, the holder. Snaps down. Kick is up. And it's through the uprights. A couple of heavyweight football teams going after it here. 7-7 our score. We'll come back with a kickoff after this break.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls is proud to sponsor area athletics. Nelson Auto knows the value of a good team, and we'd like to invite you in to meet our team. See how our team takes care of you and your family. Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance? Trust Alicia Helgeson at FM Bank in Fergus Falls. With expert guidance and local know-how, she makes the mortgage process smooth and stress-free. Call Alicia or apply online at mybankfm.com today. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls and Breckenridge. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Here we're back. The Otters go 67 yards, and they complete a 67-yard drive. And we got a nice play here. Eston Bethel back in the pocket over the middle to Isaiah Holmes for the 15-yard touchdown. Otters getting it done, and Josh Horgan will kick it off. Josh coming off the soccer team. They lost last night in their playoff game. Kind of a line drive kick. It's going to be fielded there, picked up by number 33, Kraft. And good kick coverage there. No, he gets out of the pile. And we have a flag on the play. I think Luke Johnson in on the stop there, but there's a flag on the play. So, yeah, we'll have to see what happens here, what the call's going to be. We don't have the official mic'd up tonight. It's not working, but we'll get the call here from down on the field. A little conference here at the 40-yard line, but Marshall here with 26 seconds to go in the quarter. We'll get the football. What was it? Illegal, someone coming on the field, like a illegal substitution? So I think they're trying to sort it out here on the sidelines. Was he saying he was on the field and they threw the flag? Looks like Shane Tilke and Chris Grabowski was talking to the official, saying he was on the field. That's a big break for the Tigers. They're going to start at the Otter 45 now. Boy, we'll have to see that one on the game film. All right, here come the Tigers. Slot formation. They sent a man in motion to the near side. Pitch back to Stelter. Stelter along the near side, brought down by Olin, but he'll pick up good yardage. Stelter running left side. He'll gain about 6 on the play. So 2nd down and 4 here for the Marshall Tigers. Getting that 15-yard penalty, they called it an illegal substitution, or someone coming in. Kind of a big break for the Tigers. That's the end of the first quarter. Our score on the Ottertail Telecom scoreboard, 7-7. Park Region Service Beyond the Connection.
What's your number?
We drove 25 miles to get a great deal at Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday Night Lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here we're back here. The Otters now on defense. Again, Isaac Mock back out on the field. Good to see him after that injury. He's been out quite a while. He's playing on the defensive line. Pass by Mayert. That's incomplete. Intended receiver that time was Cannon Craigmile. So the pass is incomplete. Be 3rd down and 4. Otters saw a lot of passing against Ricori last week, and secondary got quite a workout. Again, the Otters losing 34-12 on the road. This will be 3rd down and 4. And to the line of scrimmage, here come the Tigers. One man split out to the near side. Double tight end, one man in the slot. Man comes in motion, and we're going to have a penalty here. And I think they're going to call it on the defense. They were kind of leaning towards the Otters. He was pointing that direction. Officials are going to talk this one over. No, they're moving backwards, so it's going to be against the Tigers. Offsides on the offense, the first penalty for the Tigers. So it'll be 3rd down and 9. So 3rd and 9 here for Marshall. 7-7 is our score here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. Otters need a stop here. Tigers look to throw this time. We shall see. Quarterback Levi Mayert. They sent a man in motion. Back to pass. Play action. Mayert. There's a flag. Ball thrown. Good job there by Micah Johnson on the defensive play. And so there is a flag on the play, but let's look at the coverage here. Ball thrown, and Micah Johnson gets a tip on it. Holding, and I'm against the Tigers. Yeah, and we'll see if they decline the penalty. I would probably decline it here. Oh, they'll take the penalty here. Yeah, because it's kind of 4-down territory in high school. You know what I mean? It is a lot of times. It seems like, yeah. So it'll be now third down and about 19 to go. Ball's at the Tigers' 46-yard line. This drive started at Marshall's 45, so they've been going the other direction here. So holding call here on the Tigers. Can we have our Minnesota Motor halftime show coming up in just a bit? Here we go. Snap from center. Mayert back to pass. Looking downfield. Going to go up top. Well overthrown. That's going to be incomplete. And we're going to see the punt unit come on here. That was a right call there. Yeah. We have these, Jason Marquette and I always have these discussions. I know I should just give him a headset. But, it's kind of a 6 1 half does the other. But it seems like in high school football, you get over midfield close to that 40-yard line, and it's 4-down territory. And so the punter here is Craig Mile. And Isaiah Holmes is standing at his own 20-yard line. Good kick. He gets it to turn over. Holmes from the 18 gets rid of one man. And he'll get it out to the 15. But that was a great punt. Just got to say that was a very nice punt there by Craig Mile. So a punt. Otter offense is on the field. Let's go. 7-7 is the score. Last time the Otters had the football, they scored a 15-yard pass. Pee-wee Bethel to Isaiah Holmes. 15-yard touchdown pass. All right, here we go. Otters start this drive on their own 15-yard line. 11:34 to play in the half. Froning with some decent yardage there. He carries it out to the 21, a gain of 6. Picks up 6 on the play. Those are tough yards for Caleb. Got to keep that Marshall defense honest. Again, Running Stitches is your local choice for embroidery and screen printing in Fergus Falls. Running Stitches embroidery. Otters to the line of scrimmage. Here's Pee-wee Bethel. Play action. Swings over to Holmes. Looking for a block. Holmes is going to pick up first down yardage. Stays on his feet. And he's going to go out of bounds at 12-yard pickup for Holmes. All right. 3 catches, 30 yards for Holmes. They fake the dive to Froning. They swing it out to Holmes. He gets the block from his other wideout and picks up a first down. 20 on the play clock, 10:58 on the game clock. Otters break their huddle. Trenton Juilliard to the near side along with Holmes. Parker Tilke and Micah Johnson to the far side. Otters spreading it out here. Back to pass. Going up top. Otters downfield. It's going to be picked off. Well overthrown. And an interception there for Mayert. He's the quarterback on the other side of the football. So 3 turnovers in the first half for the Otters. We still have a 7-7 score. And Marshall will bring their offense on the field here. With decent field position, they'll start at their own 39. 10:52 to go here in the first half. Again, we have our Minnesota Motor halftime show coming up in just a bit. Aiden Bly split out to the far side, double tight end, one man in the slot. Single sit back to give it to the fullback, number 33, Kraft, and he'll get 2 on the play. Good job by the interior line there of the Otters. Jackson Conklin, Nolan Field, Isaac Mock. So 2 yards on the carry that time. Brings up second down and 8. Otters again with that 3 down lineman on the edges are Full of Love and Caleb Froning. Inside handoff. This time it's first down and more. Oh my. Kraft with a big pickup there. That was a 20-yard pickup that time. So a 20-yard pickup that time for Kraft. And a first down for the Tigers. Tigers with a first down. Double tight end, one slot. Kraft in the backfield, along with Stelter. Hand off, but a good play there by the Otter defense. Caleb Frowning, Mason Olin, and Parker Tilkey drop Kraft for a loss of a yard. So second down and 12. That's a big-time play there for the Otter defense there. Kraft just had a big run. And Kraft and Oland getting it done. Tilkey comes in to help as well. 7-7 is our score. We got a good one going here. 9:21 to play in the first half. 7-7 is our score. Mayert under center this time. Kind of a traditional slot formation. Back to pass. Looking downfield. Lots of time. Tuckett, he's going to run. Oh, and Olin lays the lumber. Oh, my. Big hit by Mason Olin. Whew. Gain of 3 that time. Boy, Mason came up and put a hit on. Whew. So third down and about 8. Ball's at the 43-yard line. Here come the Tigers to the line of scrimmage. Same thing, kind of that pro set with a slot. Back to pass. Mayert, the quarterback, swings it over left side to Stelter. Stelter, there's a flag in the backfield. This one's coming back. Yep. They know it. There's going to be a holding call here. And head coach Grabowski says right away, we'll take the penalty. Holding on the Tigers. So they'll move the football back, and it'll go not quite. It'll go just about to midfield here. It'll be on this side of midfield on the Otter side. Goes back to the 49, the Otter 49. So third down and about 19. So 3rd and 18 here, I guess, for the Otters on the or for the Tigers on the Otter 49-yard line. 8:14 to play in the second quarter. And the Tigers definitely in a throwing situation here. Kraft was going to come out, and he runs back into the huddle. And a timeout taken as the play clock was winding down. This timeout brought to you by Lake Region Healthcare. We'll come back with more. 7-7 is our score.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Between muddy roads and dusty drives, your car takes a beating. Keep it shining with an unlimited car wash membership at Splash Express. Upgrade to the Platinum for a rust inhibitor, hot wax, and ceramic coating in one bundle. Stop by Splash Express next to Premier Meats in Fergus Falls.
Serve your family and friends the best. Certified Angus beef from the meat department at Service Food. Special cuts and orders always welcome. Service Food, West Lincoln Avenue, Fergus Falls.
Service Food. Serving you best.
Brought to you by Lake Region Healthcare. We're set to go here. Third down and 18 for the Tigers at the Otter 49-yard line. Otter faithful getting after it here. Big play here for Fergus Falls. Man in motion here. Back to pass. Mayert, the quarterback, being chased by Olin. Oh, and Olin just about gets him. Incomplete pass. Tried to get it to Stelzer, but Mason Olin was in the backfield. And fourth down. Good job by the Otter defense. As the punting team for the Tigers are on the field, and Isaiah Holmes is standing at his own 15-yard line. Craigmile had a great punt last time. He got the spiraling punt to turn over, get an extra 10 yards. You don't see that very often in high school football. And here's the punt, end over end this time. Holmes calls for a fair catch and makes it at his own 22-yard 2-yard line. The Otters will take over 1st and 10 on their own 22-yard line with 7:46 to play. Marshall 6-0. The Otters are 5-1. We got ourselves a slugfest here tonight. 7-7 is our score. Trips right this time to the far side. And Pee Wee Bethel, the quarterback, to his right is Froning. Handoff, Froning. And he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain on the play. Interior line of the Tigers doing a good job. And in on the stop that time was Ben Meverin, 280-pound interior lineman nose tackle. So 2nd down and 10. Trips left, one man to the near side for the Otters. Bethel back to pass. Micah Johnson through his hands. Don't see that very often. Incompleted pass. Bring up 3rd and 10. So 3rd and 10 for the Otters. Again, the ball is on the Otter 22-yard line. 7-7 is our score. Again, just a good football game here. Two very good football teams. Class 4A, Marshall 6-0, and they play in Section 2. Otters in Section 8. Tilke to the far side. Olin inside of him. The near side is Micah Johnson. Then inside of him is Isaiah Holmes. Back to pass. Bethel. Cut! Froning. Yardage after the play. Spins, and he gets the 1st down. Wow! How about that? Froning with a great run on that one. The original line of scrimmage was the 22-yard line. Froning just shedding tackles. He spins, and he carries it all the way out to the 35. A 13-yard pickup for Froning. That's some brutalizing run there. Oh, man, look at that. I'm going to have a bratwurst at halftime. Are you sure about that, Jason? Okay, you want another one? You can have it. So, all right. 1st and 10 for the Otters on their own 35-yard line. Keeper this time. Eston Bethel with a carry. He'll gain about 3 or 4 on the play. And 2nd down and 6. So a good run that time on a quarterback keeper all the way. Wow. That was a great run by Caleb after the catch, 13 yards, and he saw the pins in front of him and picked up the 1st down. He's tough to bring down. 5:55 to play in the first half. 7-7 is our score. Otters with the football on their own 39-yard line. Caleb Froning to the right of Bethel. Snap from center. Swing it out to Holmes. Holmes stays on his feet, and he'll pick up about 3 on the play. Third and two here. Big play here for Fergus Falls. Want to keep this drive going. Eat up some time and see if they can pop another one across the end zone. Again, Minnesota Motors brings us our halftime show. Don't forget to tune in to Craig Olson tomorrow morning for the Coaches Show on AM 1250 KBRF, also streamed on the Fergus Now app, or just simply search KBRF on YouTube. Snap from center. Handoff. Quick hitter. And 1st down yardage. I think they're going to give it to him. Really close. Spotted it right at the 45. And that's going to be an Otter 1st down. A gain of 2 for Froning. Here we go. Keep the chains moving. 4:49 to play in the first half. Otters and the Tigers tied 7 apiece. Both touchdowns within the first quarter. Trips right this time to the far side. Running to his right is Eston Bethel. Looking outfield for Holmes. And it looks like he was interfered with, no flag. pass is incomplete. So no flag on the play. That'll be 2nd down and 10. Again, the ball's at the Otters' own 45-yard line. It's funny there now when they spot it, they don't put it on the hash. You know, a couple of yards, it's where the previous spot of the ball was. I got to keep an eye on that, how they do that. Far side is Tilke. That's Parker. And also Froning out there. Holmes goes in motion. Handoff. Holmes tries to belly around the right side. Cuts it up. And he's hit hard. And he'll gain a couple on the play. They're going to give him 3 yards on the play. 3rd down and 7 here for the Otters. 4 minutes to play in the first half. Our Minnesota Motor halftime show coming up in just a bit. And here comes Fergus Falls to the line of scrimmage. Froning to the right of Bethel. Dual wideouts either direction. Oh, yeah! On the hard count, yes. This is going to be against the Tigers. And we're right on it here. They'll march at 5 yards. That'll be 3rd down and 2. So 3rd down and 2. And we'll see if the Otters change up their play here. I'm thinking we're going to run it here. Ball's at the Tiger 47-yard line. See if Fergus Falls come up with a big first down. Keep the chains moving here. Talaga and Froning the backs. They swing it out to Oland. I like it. Oland at the 40, inside to the about the 39. They'll spot it at the 40. A first down. A 7-yard pickup. So the Otters 1st and 10. Now it's at the 40-yard line. A big first down pickup. Good drive here for the Otters. This drive began at with 7:46 left to go in the half, and we're on down to about 3 minutes now. Parker to the far side. It's Tilke and Isaiah Holmes and Olin. Micah Johnson to the near side. Handoff. Tough running. No yardage there. And the ball might have been loose, if that's what the Tigers are saying, but Froning's on it. And a loss of about a yard. So 2nd down and 11 here for Fergus Falls. So the Otters pick up that big first down, that 7-yard swing pass to Oland. I like that. 3rd down and 2, and they're looking for run. They know that we're going to run. They swing it out near side. This is both these defenses very stingy. Caleb Froning to the right of Pee Wee. Pitch out right side. Froning got some blocking. Hard running. Stays on his feet. Takes it down to the 45-yard line. A gain of 4. More than that. A gain of about 5 or 6 on the play. Yeah. So 3rd down and 5 here for Fergus Falls. 7-7 is our score here on the Park Region scoreboard with 1:45 to play. Otters got to be thinking about that clock now. Parker Tilke to the far side. Near side is Micah Johnson and Holmes. Froning the backfield. Here's a snap from Paulo Carrillo. Eston trying to get a hard count here, see if they can get a draw off sides. Back to pass. Right side. Pee Wee's going to run it. Stays on his feet. Picks up the first down and steps out of bounds. Nice quickness. We know Eston's quick. And so a good pickup there for the Otters. Original line of scrimmage was the 35. An 8-yard pickup takes it. Eston takes it down to the 27. 1st and 10 for the Otters. 1:23 to play. In high school football, the clock does stop on a first down. Good job by the line that time. that right side. Jack Brunn, Reed Ellert. Back to pass, Bethel. Oh, and he's going to be hit from the far side, and he's going to be sacked. He was hit hard. And a sack that time, so the second time that Eston's been sacked. That's going to be a loss of about 8 on the play. So second down and about 17 or 18 to go here for the Otters. Passing situation, no doubt. Holmes goes in motion. Handoff to Holmes. And he's going to be hit. That was the belly inside. He was looking to throw it. Did he fumble? We shall see. And it's going to be a first down fumble that time. So Holmes, it was an inside handoff that time. And then Holmes, they were going to bring it back like kind of a halfback pass and a fumble that time for the Otters. That's 4 turnovers here in the first half, and we're only 7-7 score. So the Otters need to make sure they get a stop here and finish the half here. So we have 38 seconds to go in the half, and the Tigers have the ball at the Otter 47-yard line, or 40-yard line, pardon me. Double tight end, one wide out to the far side. Back to pass. Mayert looking up the sidelines. That's going to be incomplete. Good coverage by Parker Tilke on the near side. Do you know that the Tigers haven't completed a pass? They've completed one pass to Micah Johnson, though, interception. So, but yeah, so the Otter defense, you know, again, Ricori was really a good throwing team. We struggled in that one, but they've tightened things up defensively in this one. Second down and 10. Dual wide receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side, 1 back. Snap from center, shotgun. Mayert, the quarterback, back to pass. Going to go up top, near side, incomplete. Eston Bethel with great coverage on that one. Good play that time by the Otters. Mayert back to pass, throwing downfield. And Eston Bethel with a good job there. 3rd and 10, 27 seconds left. There's an injured player down here, and the officials didn't even see it. The clock was rolling. Yeah, the referees didn't know there was a Marshall Tiger player down on the field. That was the intended receiver, number 84, Logan Eichhoff. Yeah, and so we'll take a break here, a timeout here as we have an injury timeout. Our timeout brought to you by Lake Region Healthcare.
The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
For over 50 years, Ottertail Coaches has safely carried kids to school, to games, and back home again. Trusted by generations, they're proud to serve Fergus Falls and the surrounding area. Ottertail Coaches, safety, service, and dependability.
Here we are back, and the intended receiver, Eichhoff, went down. Nobody saw that, except for the Fergus Falls sidelines. They were going to start the play, and they got a hold of the officials and said, we got a guy down over here, and Eichhoff walked down off the field under his own power. So 27 seconds to go in the half. 3rd and 10. The ball is at the Tigers' 40-yard line. Hand off left side. Stelter. Left side's got running room. Stays on his feet. Stiff arm. Goes out of bounds, but a big pickup there. With 20 seconds to go in the half. So that's a 19-yard run for Stelter. So 20 seconds on the clock. First down for the Tigers. And they're at the outer 41-yard line. Quarterback Mayert's got a nice arm. Back to pass. Flag caught inside the 30 down to the 25, 27. There's a flag on the play. So we'll see what the call is going to be here. So we shall see. Legal procedure call against the Tigers. So a procedure call against Marshall. That'll be 1st and 15. The ball will go back to the 46-yard line. Again, 14 seconds left in the half.
5-yard penalty moves the ball back to the 46-yard line. 1st and 15.
7-7 is a score despite 4 Otter turnovers in the first half. We're tied 7-7. Low-scoring game here from Otter Stadium. Week 7. Mayer at the quarterback. Handoff. Stelter will carry it left side. Can be brought down by Mason Olin, and Caleb Froning comes in to finish him off. A gain of about a yard. And there must have been a timeout called. Timeout taken by the Tigers. This timeout brought to you by Lake Region Healthcare.
The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
For over 50 years, Ottertail Coaches has safely carried kids to school, to games, and back home again. Trusted by generations, they're proud to serve Fergus Falls and the surrounding area. Ottertail Coaches, safety, service, and dependability.
We're back here. We have one last play of the half here, Marshall Tigers. And timeout taken by the Otters. And Shane Tilke wants to make sure they go into the half here without giving up any big plays. We're going to keep it right here. I want to tell you about Running Stitches. They're your local choice for embroidery and screen printing. In Fergus Falls, Running Stitches Embroidery. We'll have our Minnesota Motor halftime show coming up in just a couple of minutes. Congratulations to the Otter tennis team, Otter girls tennis team, and head coach Jamie Lill as they win the sections. They win in Becker, beat Becker today. And tomorrow is the individuals. There's 5 individuals in the section finals. And so big season here for the Lady Otter tennis team. Here we go. Last play from scrimmage unless there's a penalty. Mayer at the quarterback. Snap from center. Back to pass. He's got a cannon. He's going to throw it towards the end zone. And it's going to be incomplete. Pass is incomplete. Oh, my. I know. I thought it was tipped and then caught. And that will bring us to the half. The Otters and the Tigers tied 7-7 on the Park Region scoreboard. Park Region service beyond the connection. Our Minnesota Motor halftime show will begin after this break.
Have you discovered the Buick Envista from Minnesota Motor Company in Fergus Falls? You'll be amazed at how much vehicle you get for the price. Sleek design, smart technology, and premium comfort, all in a crossover that fits your lifestyle. If you've been wanting just a little more from your car, more style, more space, more value, the Buick Envista delivers it all. Buick, exceptional by design.
Minnesota Motor.
South Pebble Lake Road, Fergus Falls.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls and Breckenridge. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Serve your family and friends the best. Certified Angus beef from the meat department at Service Food. Special cuts and orders always welcome. Service Food, West Lincoln Avenue, Fergus Falls.
Service food. Serving you best.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here's to a great season for all our favorite high school athletes. American Legion is a favorite too and serves up everyone's favorite barbecued ribs. American Legion of Fergus Falls, open each Wednesday through Saturday on Pebble Lake Road in Fergus Falls.
Welcome to our Minnesota Motor halftime report, brought to you by Minnesota Motor Company. 7-7 is our score. Let's recap the scoring in the first half. Boy, it was a turnover-ridden first half. The Otters turned it over 4 times, and Marshall turned it over 1 time. That intersection by Micah Johnson in the first quarter. So that was the very first play from scrimmage. Micah gets an interception. Then the Otters get the football back. They set to punt it away, but the snap was low, kind of went through Trenton Druilliard's hands. Trenton picked it up, and he was tackled at his own 1-yard line. And so the first couple plays, possessions from scrimmage, we had 2 turnovers. And then it was just a 1-yard, 1-play drive, a 1-yard run by the running back, Andrew Stelter. That made the score 7-0 as the extra point was good by Sher Moo. Fergus Falls gets the football back. They end up punting it away. Marshall, same thing, 4 and out. And the Otters then score on a 57-yard drive, and it's a 15-yard touchdown pass as Eston Bethel finds Isaiah Holmes. The Josh Horrigan extra point is good. 7-7 is the score. And then the Otters get the football, or Marshall gets the football back. They punt it away. Otters throw an interception, and then we have a possession and a punt by Marshall, and then the Otters fumble it, and then late in the half here, the Tigers unable to move the football down the field. So 7-7 is the score. The Otters scoring a 15-yard touchdown pass. It's Pee Wee Bethel to Isaiah Holmes, and the only score for the Tigers is a 1-yard run by Andrew Stelter. It's a couple of heavyweight teams here going after it. We're going to take another break and come back with more on our Minnesota Motor halftime report. And again, this is a heavyweight fight here tonight between 2 very good football teams. We'll take another break and come back with more.
The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
For over 50 years, Ottertail Coaches has safely carried kids to school, to games, and back home again. Trusted by generations, they're proud to serve Fergus Falls and the surrounding area. Ottertail Coaches, safety, service, and dependability.
We're back here at Otter Stadium. Mighty Otter Pep Band entertaining the fans here at the half. And again, it's senior night here for Fergus Falls. And, man, it takes seniors to really make a program go like this. Let's run through the Otter seniors here. Jacob Froning, Isaiah Holmes, has had a great career. Riley Wasdorp, Micah Johnson, Parker Tilke, Jeremiah Daniels, all these guys big contributors. Mason Olin, Drew Butler, linebacking core there, Isaiah Mock. Good to see Isaiah out there after these the injury he's sustained. Ian Meyer, senior. Chuck Marquette, and shout out to Chuck too. He had an injury in summer basketball that waylaid him. He would have been a big part of this offensive defensive line. And then Jackson Conklin, big minutes. Paulo Carrillo, big minutes. Max Brunn, same thing. We're going to miss those guys next year, but those are your Otter seniors. So it's senior night, and they did introduce all the Otter seniors at the start of this game. So 7-7 is the score, and let's run through the stats in the first half. The Otters, Caleb Froning, 11 carries and 29 yards. And Eston Bethel, 4 carries and 10 yards. And Freddie Talaga has 1 carry for 5 yards. Isaiah Holmes, 2 carries and 3 yards. Otters have done well through the air. 9 for 14, 76 yards. And with that, 1 catch and 9 yards for Parker Tilke, 3 catches and 22 yards for Mason Nolan. And Isaiah Holmes has 4 catches and 33 yards, and he does have the a 15-yard touchdown pass reception from Eston Bethel, and then Caleb Froning, 1 catch and 13 yards. For the Marshall Tigers, they look like this. 6 carries and 34 yards for Andrew Stelter. He has the 1 touchdown run, his first carry of the game. And other notable rushers, number 33, Tyler Kraft. He had a 20-yard run, but he has 3 carries and 22 yards. And the Otters have done a great job in the secondary, as the Marshall Tigers have not completed a pass in this game. The Otters have 1 interception, and the Otters had turned it over 4 times, and a couple of interceptions, and 3 interceptions and a fumble at that. So, all right, our Minnesota Motor halftime report continues. We'll be back with more after this break.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Lake Region Healthcare joins you in shouting loud, cheering strong, and jumping for joy. Keeping our community healthy and spirited is the top priority at Lake Region Healthcare.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Between muddy roads and dusty drives, your car takes a beating. Keep it shining with an unlimited car wash membership at Splash Express. Upgrade to the Platinum for a rust inhibitor, hot wax, and ceramic coating in one bundle. Stop by Splash Express, next to Premier Meats in Fergus Falls.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
For over 50 years, Ottertail Coaches has safely carried kids to school, to games, and back home again. Trusted by generations, they're proud to serve Fergus Falls and the surrounding area. Ottertail Coaches, safety, service, and dependability.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles to Quality Toyota to get a great deal, and we've done it 13 times.
Quality Toyota.
Mark Johnson back with you as our Minnesota Motor halftime show continues. Marshall Tigers come back out on the field. And again, with the maintenance garage over there in the locker room over there, it's great for visiting teams. They can pull their bus right up to the building, and they're circling it up here and kind of getting loosened up here. I haven't seen a circle like this for a lot of years, but they got a lot of guys out. Otters will be out on the field shortly. And again, the first play from scrimmage, or the second opportunity for the Tigers, a 1-yard run, a 1-yard drive, and a touchdown for Andrew Stelter. Extra point was good by Shermoo. And then the Otters scoring a 15-yard TD pass, and this time it was that same connection. Eston Bethel finding Isaiah Holmes over the middle. That was a really a key play, 7-7. And despite turning it over 4 times in the first half, we're tied 7 apiece. And again, next week we'll be on the road next Wednesday down to St. Cloud Tech as the Otters take on the Tech Tigers. That is a section game. And barring any unforeseen circumstance, the Otters will be the 1 or 2 seed. If they win that game, they'll be the 1 seed for sure, as they would be undefeated in the section. If they win tonight, that'll pump their QRF as well. Otter girls volleyball team lost 3-1 last night to Alexandria. Otter boys soccer team finished their season. And the Lady Otter tennis team, they win the section. They're going to the state tournament. And tomorrow is the individual qualifiers. 5 Otters will be playing tomorrow. And, wow, just a great opportunity for the Lady Otters. It's been a long time. And that's where Derek Abrams, athletic director, is today administering that tournament. So shout out to Amber Hovland setting up the game and getting everything taken care of. We'll take one more break and come back with the kickoff. Right now, the score, Fergus Falls 7 and Marshall 7.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Lake Region Healthcare joins you in shouting loud, cheering strong, and jumping for joy. Keeping our community healthy and spirited is the top priority at Lake Region Healthcare.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Between muddy roads and dusty drives, your car takes a beating. Keep it shining with an unlimited car wash membership at Splash Express. Upgrade to the Platinum for a rust inhibitor, hot wax, and ceramic coating in one bundle. Stop by Splash Express next to Premier Meats in Fergus Falls.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
For over 50 years, Ottertail Coaches has safely carried kids to school, to games, and back home again. Trusted by generations, they're proud to serve Fergus Falls and the surrounding area. Ottertail Coaches, safety, service, and dependability.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles to Quality Toyota to get a great deal, and we've done it 13 times.
Hey, we're back here. That concludes our halftime show, brought to you by the Minnesota Motor Company, as we're set to get the third quarter underway. And the Otters will kick it off to start the half. The Otters, the Otters are going to receive. Pardon me. We'll double check here. I think. I think the Otters will kick off to start. No, my mistake. It's Marshall kicking off. Okay, I was trying to think back to the first half here, so we're all squared away here now. See if the Otters can score first here. It's going to be huge. Both these defenses are doing a great job, and the Otters have really shut down the passing attack of Marshall, as quarterback Levi Mayert is 0 for 6. Pardon me, 0 for 7 in this one. Eston Bethel 9 for 14, 76 yards, so a good first half for Eston. Auto receiving team is on the field. And deep to receive is Isaiah Holmes and also Caleb Froning. In front of them, Luke Johnson and Parker Tilke. So here we go. Whoever scores first is going to win this win this game. I shouldn't say anything in my predictions. So that's a good one, though. Whenever I've talked about snaps or extra points, the outcome hasn't been good all year. Luke Johnson will pick it up at the 22-yard line along the left side. Luke will carry it out to the 30-yard line. So Luke carries it out to the 30. And Fergus Falls will take over 1st and 10. Let's get her going here. So 1st and 10 here for the Otters. And we're in the 3rd quarter. Don't forget to tune in to Craig Olson tomorrow morning, Coach's Show on AM 1250 KBRF, also streamed on the Fergus Now app. We're on YouTube, KBRF Radio. Here come the Otters, 1st and 10. They swing it over the middle. Caught Parker Tilke, and he'll gain about 4 on the play, 4 or 5. I'll give him 5 on that one. So Tilke with his 2nd catch. Yeah, actually 6 on that one. So 2nd and 4. Tilke with the reception. Here come the Otters. Good situation, 2nd and 4. Gotta like it. Pee Wee Bethel, the quarterback for Fergus Falls. Hands it off Caleb Froning. There's a flag thrown in the backfield. That'll be coming back. So most likely a holding call. Yep, it is a holding call against Fergus Falls. So they'll bring up 2nd down and long here for the Otters. So they're going to march it back to the Otters' 25-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 14. Micah Johnson to the far side along with Isaiah Holmes. Avius Fullilove in at the fullback in the slot. Handoff, Caleb Froning spins, stays on his feet, and carries it out to the 30. Get him about 5 on the play. So 3rd down and 8 to go for the Otters. 12 carries, 35 yards for Caleb. They've been tough yards as well. Parker Tilke comes in along with Eston Bethel getting the play from the sidelines. 3rd and 8 here for the Otters. The ball is on the Fergus Falls 31-yard line. 7-7 is our score. 10:22 to play in the 3rd quarter. Back to pass. Eston scrambles, moves to his right. Looking outfield. He's going to stay, run it. Down to the 30, now the 40. He'll step out of bounds. He'll pick up a 1st down at the 45. A very athletic play, a 14-yard pickup with that good speed. Sophomore Bethel. He was going to be sacked for a loss, but tough to contain number 1. As Bethel carries it out to the 46-yard line. And a 1st down for the Otters. Otters doing a good job up front here. We're right on the line of scrimmage here, my vantage point. Handoff. Fullilove. Good yardage for Fullilove on 1st down. Pick up about 5. 2nd down and 5. So the Otters on 1st down with a good pickup. The ball's now at the 49-yard line of the Tigers, so the Otters in Tiger territory. Shotgun formation. Fullilove and Froning the backs. They swing it out. Picked up by Mason Olin. He's going to pick up close to 1st down yardage. That was a great play by Olin as he went down to pick this one up. Was thrown kind of low, and he scoops it up. And that's a 6-yard gain that time for Mason. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Otters on the Tiger 43-yard line. Micah Johnson and Isaiah Holmes to the far side. Tilke to the near side. Inside of him is Mason Oland. And here comes Isaiah Holmes in motion. Snap from center. Bethel back to pass. He's in trouble. Oh, that's going to be intentional grounding as he threw it. And it's going to go. He threw it and he saw Field, his lineman, Nolan Field. That'll be a intentional grounding. And instead of just taking the sack there, intentional grounding on the Otters. Loss of down and yardage. And so second down. It's only a 5-yard penalty. Well, yeah, I think he called it illegal man downfield rather than intentional grounding. Yeah, the grounding is a different signal. So that wasn't as severe as we thought it was going to be, but a loss of down, second down and 15. And here come the Otters to the line of scrimmage. 7-7 is our score. We had 8:59 to play in the third quarter. Oh. And we're going to have a flag thrown. And officials are talking it over here. Procedure call on the Otters. So the Otters only penalized a couple times in the first half. Now penalized 2 times on this drive. Repeat the down. Second down. It looks like it's going to be about 20. So the Otters got their work cut out for them. The key is just to get a bit at a time here. Fergus Falls, the line of scrimmage. Carrillo, the center. Bethel in the shotgun. Isaiah Holmes up on the line of scrimmage on the near side. Handoff. Avius full of love. And he's going to be wrestled down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So 3rd and 20. Kind of a lot of fire now on the sidelines of the Tigers. Pretty fired up over there along the far sidelines. A lot of different teams here since we've bumped up to 4A. When we played in 4A before, we used to play in the CLC. And then played 4A, and it was usually Wilmer or Ricori in the playoffs. Otters lost to Ricori last week 34-12. Play clock at 10. 8:10 on the game clock. Bethel, snap from center, rolls to his right. He's going to be chased. Looks downfield. Tried to get Olin, but he was well covered there by number 10, Bly, and number 1, Stelter. So that's an incomplete pass, and the Otter punt unit will come on. With 8 minutes to play in the third quarter and a 7-7 tie. So we're set to go here. Wasdorp doing the snapping. Trenton Juilliard, the punter. Snap from center. Good kick that time. Received by Mayert. And he's brought down there by Keaton Mabolian, Jeremiah Daniels, and Luke Johnson. 7:51 to play here now, and Marshall now will take over 1st and 10. And they're going to start on their own 34-yard line. Mayert under center. I formation this time. A lot of traditional looks here for this Marshall team. Set a man in motion. Pitch back. Stelter. Right side. Hits his own lineman and falls back. Yeah, I think he bumped into his own guy. Carries it to the right side. And loss of a yard on the play. I think Caleb Froning was fending off the blocker and came up with the stop. They don't run that direction very often to the right side. You just kind of watch these offenses. They don't want to run towards Caleb. Back to pass. Mayert, the quarterback. And the pass is incomplete. Ringel. It's incomplete, and the Tigers have yet to complete a pass. That's why I say we score next drive. It's kind of a ground and pound as the Otters have done a great job defensively. Can't give up any big plays, though. Passing situation here, 3rd and 11. The ball's on the Tiger 33-yard line. Mayer at the quarterback. Back to pass. Pass is caught. Short of the first down, though. Jacob Froning in on the stop. A gain of about 10. So a gain of about 10, and it's going to be short of the first down. He just moved it back. They have a very generous spot. So tackle cancer raised how much tonight? $1,080.17 on tackle cancer. So, and they're going to be short here, I believe, but it'll be 4th and about a yard here. So we shall see here. This is a rarity. You don't see measurements very often. Oh, my goodness. It's a credit card. It's a first down. Wow. Okay. So first down here for the Marshall Tigers. 7:05 to play in the third quarter. 7-7 is our score. Otters score on a 15-yard pass from Pee Wee Bethel to Isaiah Holmes, and Stelter scores on a 1-yard run for the Tigers. Both extra points good by Horgan and Moo. Quarterback keeper, Mayert. Right side 50s. Got room in front of him. 40, 35 is he brought down by Mason Olin. Original line of scrimmage was the 44. He's brought down at there's no flags on the play. He's brought down at the 35. A 21-yard run that time for the quarterback, Levi Meert. That's a first down for the Tigers. 6:40 to play, first half. Quarterback Meert, quarterback keeper. And he's going to be brought down there, full of love, and Field and Conklin getting the job done. Gain of maybe a half a yard on the play.
1 yard gain on the play, 2nd down and 9.
So 2nd and 9. Otter defense needs to stand tall here. 6:10 to play. Third quarter. Otters 5-1, Marshall 6-0. Second down and 9, pardon me. Back to pass, they swing it out. Oh, just about picked off, but it's a pickup there, and Stelter, he'll gain about 8. Boy, the Otters were close to knocking that one down. They swung it out to the far side. 3rd and about 2 to go here. So 3rd and a couple to go. See if the Otter defense can get the job done here. They've been good in this game. 3rd and 2. The ball is at the Otter 26-yard line. Mayert's going to run it. Right side. First down and more. He'll carry it from the 26 all the way down to the 16. A gain of, is that a gain of 10 then on that one? First down now for the Tigers at the Otter 16-yard line. Otters need a stop or a turnover. Quarterback keeper, left side. Good job, the Otters coming from behind that time. Good job by Isaac Mock, pardon me. Gain of a yard. He came flying from the other side. Boy, they're just snapping it out to Levi Mayer. Quarterback keepers is straight ahead power football here. 2nd down and 9. 4:25 to go here in the third quarter. Mayer at the quarterback. Back to pass. Looks to his right. Pass caught. Isaiah Holmes is there to make the stop. Down to the 10-yard line. So Frazee on the catch. Gain of 5 on the play. Third down and about 4 to go here. The ball is at the Otter 10-yard line. Big third down play here for the Otters. They don't want to get a first and goal situation. And we have a timeout taken by the Marshall Tigers. We'll come back with more. Tigers are threatening.
Lake Region Healthcare knows what all coaches know. It takes tons of teamwork, great amounts of grit, and heaps of hustle to triumph. Lake Region Healthcare, supporting and celebrating our high school athletes.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Ugstead Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Ugstead Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Okay. Hey, we're back here as the Tigers are threatening here. Third down and 4 yards to go. The ball is at the Otter 10-yard line. Otters need a big stop, need to create a turnover here. Tigers have turned it over once. The Otters turned it over 4 times in the first half, and we're tied 7-7. Quarterback Mayert goes under center this time. Handoff, Stelter, right side. And he's going to be close, maybe gain 2 or 3 on the play. So it'll be 4th and 1. And Brunn comes in for the Otters. There will be 4 down linemen here. Conklin, Field, Brunn, Mock. 4th down and a yard. That big quarterback, I bet they'll sneak it. He's 6'1", 195. He's a senior. Snap from center. Inside handoff, running left side. Nolan Field in on the stop, but it's going to be a first down. Looks like he gained a couple yards on the play. So first and goal now at the at about the 5. The ball is right at the 5-yard line. First and goal to go at the 5-yard line. Otters with 4 down linemen. Everybody's in the box. Double tight end, power football, and we have a flag on the play. This would be huge here if officials are going to talk it over here. Encroachment on the defense. Oh, boy. Otters lined up in the neutral zone, it looked like. Move it down to the 2, so half the distance to the goal line. The first touchdown the Tigers scored was a 1-yard run by Stelter. Number 1 lined up behind a couple of guys down the 3-point stance. Power football, Stelter, handoff, right side. And he's in for the touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown run by Stelter. So a 2-yard touchdown run, and it is 13-6. Stelter just lining up and going right behind his line. So a 2-yard TD run by Stelter. 1 from 1 yard, 1 from 2 yards. And Shermu on to attempt the extra point with 2:31 to play here in the third quarter. Snaps down, the kick is up. And it's through the uprights. 14-7 is the score in the Park Region telephone scoreboard. We'll be back with a kickoff after this break.
The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
For over 50 years, Ottertail Coaches has safely carried kids to school, to games, and back home again. Trusted by generations, they're proud to serve Fergus Falls and the surrounding area. Ottertail Coaches, safety, service, and dependability.
They were back here at Otters Stadium. Mark Johnson with you on Channel 977, also streaming on the KBRF YouTube channel and the Fergus Now app. As the Otters now trail 14-7 after Marshall goes 66 yards, and they score in a 2-yard run by Andrew Stelter. And Stelter will kick it off. Deep to receive is Isaiah Holmes and Caleb Froning. Kind of a line drive kick. Picked up by Luke Johnson at the 30 or 25, carries out to about the 28 or 29. So Fergus Falls will take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line. We have 2:26 to play here in the third quarter. 7-7 at the half. Otters got it on the kickoff, punted away, and the Tigers go 66 yards and scoring a 2-yard run by Andrew Stelter. Pass over the middle. Holmes, he might go. He's at the 40, 30, 20. Let's go. Isaiah Holmes with a touchdown. Isaiah Holmes with a 71-yard touchdown catch. Oh, my goodness. Isaiah Holmes running away with it. 71-yard touchdown pass, and there are no flags. Wow. Nobody's going to catch Holmes. What a play there as Eston hits Isaiah once again, and he goes 71 yards for the touchdown. Wow. One play, 71-yard TD pass, number 1 to number 3. Horgan on to attempt the extra point. Hit him in stride. Snaps down, kick is up, and Josh buries that one through the uprights. How about that? What a play. Isaiah Holmes, a 71-yard touchdown run. We'll come back with a kickoff after this break.
Lake Region Healthcare knows what all coaches know. It takes tons of teamwork, great amounts of grit, and heaps of hustle to triumph. Lake Region Healthcare, supporting and celebrating our high school athletes.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Ugstead Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Ugstead Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Hey, we're back here. What a play that was as Bethel finds Holmes and Isaiah Holmes. Nobody's going to catch him. You see the separation. 71-yard touchdown catch. I was getting a little chilly up here. The window's out. Now I'm warming up. I don't know about warm is the word, but I'm getting warmer. It's nice to have the windows out. You can see everything perfectly up here. We had to get the camera up as well. So here we go. Josh Horgan will kick it off. 14-14 is the score. 7-7 at the half. One play, 71 yards for the score. Pee Wee Bethel to Isaiah Holmes. Horgan with a good kick this time. All the way back to about the 7-yard line. Stelter. And Stelter is going to be brought down by Juilliard, but a good return. There was a fumble. They're going to say he was down. Okay. So Morris will start at their own 38-yard line, 1st and 10 with 2:08 to play in the third quarter. We're tied 14-14. And so the Otters score a big play. They answer 14-14. Here we go. Tigers to the line of scrimmage. Again, tackle cancer night, raising over $1,000 here. Pitch back, right side. Kraft with the carry. Or was that Meyer, actually, 32, pardon me. Yeah, Meyer on the carry. So his first carry of the night. So a 4-yard gain. His first carry of the year, 2nd down and 6 now. 1:44 to play in the third quarter. 14-14 is the score. I formation. You don't see that very often anymore. Good job getting in the backfield is Mock. Good play that time. So Mock was in the backfield that time. And little or no gain on the play. So 3rd down and about 6 to go here for the Tigers. Otter defense has played well in this one. Let's see if they can get a big stop here as the Tigers are on their own 42-yard line. 14-14 is our score. Back to pass. Quarterback Meert, right side, caught. Tackle made there by Micah Johnson. Again, him about 10. And so Willer with the catch and about a 10-yard gain. 4 for 4 in the last 4 attempts is Levi Mayert. He was 0 for 8 in the first half. So it's 1st and 10 as the Tigers just get over midfield. They're into Otter territory at the Otter 48. Quarterback keeper, left side. Good job by the defense that time. Great job by the line, and Caleb Froning comes in to finish off the ball carrier. Who carried that one that time? Who's Randy? Quarterback, yeah. So Mayert on the carry that time. No gain on the play. And that is the end of the third quarter. The score on the Park Region telephone scoreboard, Fergus Falls 14, Marshall 14. Park Region service beyond the connection. We'll come back to the fourth quarter after this.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls is proud to sponsor area athletics. Nelson Auto knows the value of a good team, and we'd like to invite you in to meet our team. See how our team takes care of you and your family. Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance? Trust Alicia Helgeson at FM Bank in Fergus Falls. With expert guidance and local know-how, she makes the mortgage process smooth and stress-free. Call Alicia or apply online at mybankfm.com today. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls and Breckenridge. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
We're back here at Otter Stadium. 7-7 was our score at the half. It's 14-14 now. The Tigers scored on a 2-yard run, and the Otters answer on a 71-yard bomb. Pee Wee Bethel to Isaiah Holmes. Here we go. We're in the fourth quarter, and the Cardinals now 2nd and 10 on the Otter 48-yard line. Otters 5-1, Marshall 6-0. They send a man in motion. That's Frazee. Back to pass. Mayert, the quarterback, looking downfield. Has a man wide open on the left side. And a gain of about 15 to Stelter. He was all alone. And they had to go down and had a knee down. That was a dead ball and a 15-yard pickup. So that's a first down here for Marshall. So 1st and 10 now at the Otter 33. Double tight end, one wide out to the far side. Kraft will carry it up the middle, and he'll drive it up to about the 30. Gain of 3 on the play. So Kraft picks up 3 on the play. So 2nd down and 7 now here for the Marshall Tigers. Otters answer on a 71-yard touchdown pass, but now Marshall's moving the football here. 2nd and 7 at the Otter 30-yard line. Snap from center, Meert, handoff, Stelter, left side, has some running room at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. A 30-yard run that time, a big play as Stelter goes in from 30 yards out. And there are no flags on the field, so a 30-yard touchdown run for Stelter. That's his 3rd touchdown of the night. Scored on a 1-yard run, a 2-yard run, and now a 30-yard run, and it's 20-14. 10:51 to play. Shermu is on to attempt the extra point. Craig Meyer will do the holding. So Stelter from 30 yards out got around that left side. Snaps down. Kick is barely through the uprights, but it's good. 21-14 is our score in favor of Marshall on the Park Region scoreboard. We'll come back with a kickoff after this timeout.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Between muddy roads and dusty drives, your car takes a beating. Keep it shining with an unlimited car wash membership at Splash Express. Upgrade to the Platinum for a rust inhibitor, hot wax, and ceramic coating in one bundle. Stop by Splash Express next to Premier Meats in Fergus Falls.
Serve your family and friends the best. Certified Angus beef from the meat department at Service Food. Special cuts and orders always welcome. Service Food, West Lincoln Avenue, Fergus Falls.
Service Food. Serving you best.
Welcome back to Otter Stadium. Mark Johnson with you as the Otters right now trail 21-14 here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. And we're set to go here. And a little cat and mouse here as they're not kicking at Isaiah Holmes. He and Luke Johnson switched spots. Now they're back in their regular spots. Stelter will kick it off. Really, a really short kick. And Luke Johnson will dive on top of it. And the Otters will have possessions. Otters have the football. Yeah, it was easy. I could see it up here. So Fergus Falls takes over 1st and 10 on their own 30-yard line. And we're set to go here now. The Otters need to get it done here. You don't want to wait to get late in the game. Want to score, get that thing tied up as fast as you can. There we go. Holmes and Micah Johnson on the near side. Bethel swings it out to Micah Johnson, catches at the 30, and he'll take it forward about 3 or 4 yards. So completed pass, Micah Johnson, 4-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd down and about 6 to go. 10:35 to play here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. 21-14 is the score. Here's Bethel now. Handoff up the middle. Caleb Froning with the carry out to about the 40. Getting about 4 or 5 on the play. Boy, it's been tough yards for Caleb tonight. 13 carries, 39 yards. Keep him honest with those runs, though. 3rd and short here now. Otters had a big play last time, and 3rd and 1 here now. Froning will move to the right of Eston Bethel. 10 minutes to play in the football game. Otters trail 21-14. Olin in motion. Handoff. Froning puts his head down, spins, keeps his feet going, and picks up 2, and he'll get the first down. Good hard running there by Caleb Froning. That's a first down for the Otters. And so the Otters move the chains. Got 9:47 to play. 9:47 to play here in the football game. 21-14. Otters trail by 1 touchdown. In motion goes Holmes. Keeper. Bethel. 50. 45. 40. Stays on his feet. Still going. He's going to step out of bounds. A pickup of 15 yards for Bethel. Original line of scrimmage was at the 40. Is that a 20-yard pickup? That's a 20. Okay. So a 17-yard pickup that time for Eston. Otters move the chains. Bethel swings it out. Tilke puts his head down, and Tilke will bring it out to a gain of 6. So a gain of 6 that time for Tilke. 2nd down and 4. And we have an injured Otter down, probably a cramp, looks like, as they're helping him out there, Isaiah Holmes. And Tilke is going to lay down for a second, so an official timeout, but we'll keep it right here. 7-7 at the half. Marshall scores on a 2-yard run. Otters answer on a 71-yard touchdown pass. Bethel to Holmes. And then the Tigers get a 30-yard touchdown run. 3rd of the game for Andrew Stelter. All the extra points in this game have been good. 21-14. Don't forget to tune in to Craig Olson tomorrow morning on the Coaches Show on AM 1250 KBRF. Again, that's also streamed on the Fergus Now app, or go to YouTube and simply just search KBRF, and you'll find it 8 a.m. So Parker Tilke was probably cramping up, so he's up, and he's going to come over to the sidelines. 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Otters moving the football. 2nd down and 4. So 2nd and 4 here for Fergus Falls. Trenton Juilliard comes in for the Otters. So 2nd down and 4. Spread formation here by the Otters. And I think they got him on the hard count. And it looks like big number 75, the nose tackle, jumped off sides, and that will be an Otter first down. Hillcrest all over Underwood, 54-6 tonight in Little 8 action. So a first down as Bethel, with the hard count, gets the Tigers to jump off sides. Here go the Otters now 1st and 10. Same formation. Snap from Carrillo. They swing it out to Juilliard, but the pass was high and incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10. So Trenton Juilliard coming in. Parker Tilke was maybe cramping up a little bit there. So it'll be 2nd and 10 now. Again, the ball is at the Marshall 29-yard line. Full house here tonight in Fergus Falls. A good crowd here from Marshall as well. And I saw them coming in earlier, hour before the game, with their orange and black on. Handoff. Froning's going to cut back, but he's going to be brought down there. Good defensive play by Brody Reese. And Caleb will lose a couple yards on that play. So 3rd down and about 12. Big series here for Fergus Falls with 8:25 and the clock moving here in the 4th quarter. Parker Tilke comes in. 20 seconds on the play clock, game clock at 8:12. Holmes to the far side with Tilke, Micah Johnson to the near side. 8 on the play clock. Snap from center. Back to pass. Going up top. Pass is caught! Oh my! Isaiah Holmes! Wow! Wow, what a play by Holmes. He goes and hauls that one in. Woo! What a play by Isaiah. 31-yard line all the way down to the at the 5-yard line, or the 4 actually. What a play that was. 27-yard catch. 27-yard pickup. Here come the Otters to the line of scrimmage. First and goal to go at the 4-yard line. Snap from center. Pass out to Mason Olin. And he's going to be wrestled down. And he might lose a yard on that one. So a loss of a yard. Wow. Let's see what happens here. Here come the Otters. First and second goal to go at the 5-yard line. Handoff, Froning, running hard into a pile, and he'll gain a couple on the play. Wow. So Isaiah Holmes, 6 catches, 131 yards. He had that 71-yard bomb. He had a 27-yard pickup here, and third down and goal to go at the 3-yard line. Otters trail 21-14 with 6:17 to go. Tilke to the far side. Near side is Micah Johnson. Caleb Froning out to the wide side. Eston Bethel all by himself. And a timeout taken by the Otters. We'll come back here. It's a tight one. Otters threatening.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls is proud to sponsor area athletics. Nelson Auto knows the value of a good team, and we'd like to invite you in to meet our team. See how our team takes care of you and your family. Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance? Trust Alicia Helgeson at FM Bank in Fergus Falls. With expert guidance and local know-how, she makes the mortgage process smooth and stress-free. Call Alicia or apply online at mybankfm.com today. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls and Breckenridge. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Hey, we're back here. Again, Lake Region Healthcare brings us to timeout. Otters now 3rd down and 3. The ball is on the 3-yard line. 3rd down and goal to go at the 3. 6:03 to play. Otters trail 21-14. Here we go. Same formation. Far side, Tilke and Froning and Olin. Near side is Micah Johnson and Isaiah Holmes. 3rd down and goal to go at the 3-yard line. Eston Bethel, man in motion is Holmes. Eston's going to carry it right side. Stays on his feet. And little or no gain on the play. It's going to be 4th down. Oh, my. Maybe lost a yard maybe on that. So 4th down and goal to go at the 5-yard line. So lost about a yard on the play. So 4th down and goal to go at the 5-yard line. We're set to go here. Look for a little run pass option here. Eston rolling to his right. That's what I'm going to predict. Got Holmes over there. He's got Tilke over there. Maybe Froning. We shall see. It's been tough to run against this Marshall defense. 4th and goal at the 5. Back to pass. Over the middle. Incomplete. No flag. Otters are wanting a flag. Chris Grabowska is crazy. He is upset. And he throws a flag. He was tied up big time. Oh, my. Coach was mad as that should have been a pass interference. They were all over Mason Oland. Wow. On 4th down. They're going to look at that one on film. That was unbelievable. I should have hit my instant replay button. I didn't do it fast enough. So being unsportsmanlike against the Otters there. But everybody, including the bus driver from Marshall, thought that was a pass interference. But no call. And so the Otter defense now has got to stand tall. We have 5:14 to play. You got to turn the page here. Oh, my. Fireworks on the Otters sideline. 21-14. Otters trail by 7. They had the ball down at the 3-yard line. And what the Otters thought would have been a pass interference, all for naught. Here we go. Otter defense. Handoff. Stelter. Caleb Froning with the stop. I like it. So Marshall with a big 4th down stop. And now the Otters defense, the defense has to come up big here. So Stelter with a 1-yard pickup. And they'll run that play clock down as far as they can here. 4:38 to play. Both teams with 2 timeouts apiece. There we go. Otters can't give up a big play. Just got to get that football back. Quarterback keeper by Mayert. He'll carry it out for a gain of about 4. Out to the 26. 3rd down and about 4 to go. Ball spotted at the Marshall Tiger 26-yard line. Wow. Otters were knocking on the door. And on the 4th down a goal to go at the 5, they're turned away. What we thought was maybe a pass interference. So big 3rd down here for the Otters. Need a tackle for a loss here or something. Need some pressure, something big to happen. I see a stunt. There's going to be a stunt here. They're going to run it, though. It's my guess. Handoff, Stelter. He's going to be stopped. The Otter defense, a gain of a couple yards. It's going to be 4th down. 4th down and 2. And so we'll see what the Tigers will bring their punt unit on. Most likely. I don't see it coming out right now. They'll probably let the clock go down and call a timeout is what they'll do. That's what they'll do. Just run it down. And then call a timeout. 3:05 left to go. Yeah, no, they will. They'll run the clock here down. The play clock is at 10. And, yeah, the coach is ready there to call the timeout. Yeah, there's the timeout. 2:48 to play now. 4th down. We'll take a quick timeout and come back as the Otters will be receiving a punt. Snap over the head. Yeah, I will. I don't even know what his number. Mark Johnson with you here again at Otter Stadium. And, wow. This has been a barn burner here. 4th down and 2. The Otters will have their punt team out to receive. And, again, they have 2:48 to play. Plenty of time here. Otters trail again 21-14. Wow, what a game this has been. Despite turning the ball over 4 times in the first half, the Otters right in this one. And let's see what's going to go on here now. Otters are going for the block here. Nobody back to receive. Now Isaiah's going to go back to receive. He'll back up. Snap from center. Decent kick. Isaiah's returned one this year. He gets away from it. Yep, he'll down it. The Otters will take over. The Otters will take over at their own 38-yard line. Otters will take over at their own 38 here. 2:38 to play. And we're set to go here. The Otter offense out on the field. Time for another big play here. Got 2:38 to go. And we're set to go here. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Otters at their own 28. 38, pardon me. Snap from center. Handoff. Froning. He'll carry it to the 43. Gain of 6. 17 carries, 47 yards for Caleb. They've been tough yards at that. 2:24 to play. Tilke comes in. 2:19 to play. Eston Bethel, the quarterback. 2nd down and 4. The ball's at the Otter 43. Back to pass. Bethel throws it towards the sideline. Good play. He got it towards Holmes. He threw it out of bounds. Good job that time as he was being chased. So 3rd down and 4. Don't forget we have our post-game show coming up. During that time, we'll name our Toyota Quality Player of the Game. Brought to you by Quality Toyota and Lake Country Graphics. Otters break the huddle. 2:08 to play. 3rd and 4. The ball is at the Otter 43. Bethel, the quarterback. Yeah. Did we get him? Or I think the Otters might have jumped that time. Yep, so the Otters offsides that time. That's a unfortunate error there for Fergus Falls. We're trying to get them to jump off sides, and the Otters jump off sides. So 3rd down and a long 9. Otters trail it 21-14 with 2:08 to play. Need a big play here. They got a big one from Isaiah Holmes and Eston Bethel on their 2nd touchdown, a 71-yard bomb. Back to pass. Otters fumble it, and then Caleb Froning jumps on top of it as Eston dropped it. It was a good snap, but Eston dropped the ball, but Caleb Froning gets on top of it. So 4th down and about 13 to go. 4th and 13 here with 1:45 to play here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. Otters break the huddle. 1:34 to play. Trips right. Micah Johnson to the near side. Tigers are sent in the house. Back to pass. Bethel looks downfield, looking for Micah Johnson. And it's incomplete. And the Otters turn it over on downs, and that will do it. Wow. What a game this has been. 1:21 to play. 21-14 in favor of Marshall. Fergus Falls does have 2 timeouts, but the math is not in their favor as far as the clock goes. This has been a battle here. A couple heavyweight teams here, but the Otters on that 3rd and goal or 4th and goal, turned away. What a lot of people thought was a pass interference call. There'll be a lot of talk about that one tomorrow. Pitch back, Stelter. Left side, he's going to go. Stelter's going to, he's got Parker, one man to beat. A 34-yard touchdown run. That's a tough way to kind of finish out a game. 34-yard touchdown run. 106 yards now. And a 27-14 lead. But Marshall scores on a, it was that 34-yard touchdown run by Stelter. He's got 4 touchdowns now in the game. He's got all 4 scores for the Tigers. Shermu on to attempt the extra point. And a lot has happened in the last 3 minutes. Flag on the play, some movement. So they'll move it back to maybe a 25-yard extra point. 27-14 is the score here in favor of Marshall. Yeah, and then an onside. That's right. It's easy. It's just easy. Well, how big was that 4th down stop by Marshall? There's a attempt on the extra point is no good. 27-14, Tigers with the lead. We'll come back with a kickoff after this.
The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
For over 50 years, Ottertail Coaches has safely carried kids to school, to games, and back home again. Trusted by generations, they're proud to serve Fergus Falls and the surrounding area. Ottertail Coaches, safety, service, and dependability.
No. Here we're back here. 27-14 is the score. 7-7 at the half. Marshall scores, make it 14-7. The Otters answer on a 71-yard bomb. 14-14 is their score. Then the 30-yard run by Stelter made it 21-14. Otters get it back. They're stopped on 4th down, and some thought maybe a pass interference. The Otters took a sideline penalty on that one even. And then the Marshall Tigers come back and score on a 34-yard touchdown run. So minute 12 to play. Friday Night Lights. 5-1 Otters, 6-0 Tigers. And Stelter will kick it off. Kind of a pooch kick. Picked up there by Jacob Froning. And he'll carry it out to the 42. So Fergus Falls not giving up here, though. I sure wouldn't. Minute and 8 to play. And the Otters will start. See if they get the football put down here once they switch balls. At the 42, it looks like. Their own 42-yard line, trailing 27-14. Coming in to play offensive line here for the Otters. Ian Meyer on senior night. So Meyer comes in. Getting the seniors out on the field here on senior night. 1st and 10, Otters on their own 42-yard line. Swing pass, right side. Micah Johnson with a catch. Right side, trying to get to the sidelines. He'll gain a couple yards on the play. And wasn't able to get out of bounds. Clock still goes. It's at 48 seconds. 2nd down and 8. 42-yard, or ball's out at the 44-yard line now. 39 seconds and counting. Trenton Juilliard to the new side along with Holmes. Over the middle, caught Trenton Juilliard at the 45. Getting about 10 on the play. First down for the Otters. Timeout taken by Fergus Falls. We'll be back after this break.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Between muddy roads and dusty drives, your car takes a beating. Keep it shining with an unlimited car wash membership at Splash Express. Upgrade to the Platinum for a rust inhibitor, hot wax, and ceramic coating in one bundle. Stop by Splash Express next to Premier Meats in Fergus Falls.
Serve your family and friends the best. Certified Angus beef from the meat department at Service Food. Special cuts and orders always welcome. Service Food, West Lincoln Avenue, Fergus Falls.
Service Food. Serving you best.
Hey, we're back. 27 seconds to go. Bethel, the quarterback. Back to pass, under pressure, right side. He's going to run it. 40, 35, inside to the 32, a gain of 12. So first down for the Otters. Otters right back to the line of scrimmage. Bethel under center. Snaps it, downs it. So an incomplete pass. 12 seconds to go. Otters trail 27-14. And a valiant effort here tonight, but the boy, how big are those turnovers? The one led to an early score. Yeah, 12 seconds to go now here. Bethel gets the play in from Chris Grabowska. And here comes the Otters to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass from their own 33. Bethel. He's going to run, throws it. He's in the grass. And the pass is not intercepted. It's incomplete. So 4 seconds left. One more play. So 3rd and 10 here for the Otters. 27-14. Otters are going to go to 5-2, 2 consecutive weeks. Or Corey last week, and this one with 4 seconds left and a 13-point lead is all but over. So Eston Bethel gets the play from the sidelines. Otters continue to keep running plays, though. No doubt about that. And here comes the snap from center. Bethel to his left. Throws it. Caught by Trenton Drouillard. Inside down to the 9. And that is the ball game. So a completed pass down to the 9-yard line. A 24-yard pickup. And that'll do it. The Otters lose it here 27-14 on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. We'll take a break and come back with our post-game show after this.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Lake Region Healthcare joins you in shouting loud, cheering strong, and jumping for joy. Keeping our community healthy and spirited is the top priority at Lake Region Healthcare.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Between muddy roads and dusty drives, your car takes a beating. Keep it shining with an unlimited car wash membership at Splash Express. Upgrade to the Platinum for a rust inhibitor, hot wax, and ceramic coating in one bundle. Stop by Splash Express next to Premier Meats in Fergus Falls.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
For over 50 years, Otter Tail Coaches has safely carried kids to school, to games, and back home again. Trusted by generations, they're proud to serve Fergus Falls and the surrounding area. Otter Tail Coaches, safety, service, and dependability.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles to Quality Toyota to get a great deal, and we've done it 13 times.
Quality Toyota.
Hey, we're back here at Otters Stadium as the Otters lose it here tonight by a score of 27-14. And wow, what a tough one it was here tonight as the Otters lose it here. And our post-game show begins right now. And again, let's look at the stats here. First of all, for the scoring in this one, the Marshall Tigers get on the board after the Otters turn the ball over on a bad snap as Trenton Drulier tried to pick it up. He's at the 1 yard line. He gets tackled there, and then on the next play from scrimmage, Andrew Stelter goes in from 1 yard out, and the sure move kick was good. Fergus Falls then scores, and they score on a 15-yard touchdown pass. This time it's Isaiah Holmes on the receiving end of a Pee Wee Bethel pass. The Horgan extra point was good at 7-7 at the half. And then the Otters come back and in the second half as they receive the ball, punt it away, and then on the very next drive, it's 66 yards on the drive, and it's a 2-yard run by Stelzer once again. Extra point is good. The Otters come back on the next very play from scrimmage. A 71-yard touchdown pass, Pee Wee Bethel to Isaiah Holmes. They connected tonight once again, made the score 14-14. The extra point was good by Josh Horgan. And then Marshall scores on a 30-yard run. That was kind of the backbreaker there. The Otter defense had been playing well. And a 30-yard touchdown run, and it was Andrew Stelter who scored, and the extra point by Moo was good. 21-14 is the score. And then we get to a crucial part of the game as Fergus Falls gets the ball deep down, 3rd and goal, 4th and goal at the 3-yard line. Slant pass over the middle to Oland. Everybody in the stands thought there was a pass interference call. The Otters actually took a penalty, sideline penalty on that one. And on downs, the ball goes back to the Marshall Tigers. And the Tigers then move the football down the field, and they score on a 34-yard run. Stelzer once again. So the Otters lose it here tonight, 27-14. They fall to 5-2. Let's look at stats in this one. For the Otters, 17 carries, 47 yards for Isaiah Froning. 8 carries, 52 yards for Eston Bethel. And then see there 5 yards on 1 carry for Freddie Tilaga. 1 carry, or 2 carries, 3 yards for Isaiah Holmes. And then Avius Fullalove had 2 carries and 5 yards. Eston Bethel, 220 yards from the air. He was, let's see, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 18 for 28. 18 for 28, 221 yards. So the Otters with 333 yards of total offense. For the Tigers, it was number 1, Andrew Stelzer. He was their leading rusher. He had 15 carries, 106 yards. He had touchdowns of 1 yard, 1 from 2 yards out, 1 from 30, and 1 from 34. And so big night. So they had 28 total carries for 171 yards on the ground. Passing-wise, quarterback Levi Mayert was 5 for 13 for 48 yards, so 219 yards of total offense for Marshall. So a tough one here for the Otters, but a good win for Marshall but a couple of heavyweights slugging it out here. So 27-14 is our final. We'll take a break and we'll come back and name our Toyota Quality Player of the Game.
Lake Region Healthcare knows what all coaches know. It takes tons of teamwork, great amounts of grit, and heaps of hustle to triumph. Lake Region Healthcare, supporting and celebrating our high school athletes.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Ugstead Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Ugstead Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonmemorials.com.
Yeah, he was. Hey, we're back here. It's now time to name our Toyota Quality Player of the Game, brought to you by Quality Toyota and Lake Country Graphics for screen printing and embroidery on custom apparel, the best in personal service around. Contact Lake Country Graphics at 1223 North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Tonight it's going to be Isaiah Holmes once again. He had touchdown catches of 15 and 71. He had 131 yards in receiving and came up with some big plays at big times. Eston Bethel had a big night as well, but had those couple interceptions. And but for sophomore, Eston's been doing a great job back there. But our quality player is Isaiah Holmes. Don't forget to tune in to Craig Olson tomorrow morning for the Coaches Show on AM 1250 KBRF, also streamed on the Fergus Now app and on the KBRF YouTube channel. So the Marshall Tigers, they stay undefeated, and they go to 7-0. The Otters go to 5-2. Next week we'll go to Tech, and if the Otters beat Tech on MEA week, they should have the number 1 seed. The number 1 and 2 seeds get byes in Section 8-4A. All right, final score here from Otter Stadium, 27-14. Good night, everyone.
Thank you for joining us for a special KBRF Sports Video Streaming presentation. Tonight's game is proudly brought to you by Viking Cafe and the Viking Cafe Keys to the Game. Minnesota Motor Company, your Minnesota Motor Company halftime show. Lake Region Healthcare and your Lake Region Healthcare timeout. Park Region and your Park Region scoreboard. Nelson Auto Center and your Nelson starting lineups. Quality Toyota and your Quality Toyota player of the game. Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy Incorporated. Fergus Falls Monument. Otter Tail Coaches. American Federal Bank of Fergus Falls. Running Stitches Embroidery. Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's. FM Bank. Service Food. Ugstead Plumbing and Heating. Splash Express, American Legion Post number 30, and Lake Country Graphics. Thank you for joining us for a special KBRF Radio Sports Streaming presentation. You can find this game and others by going to KBRFradio.com and clicking on Sports Streaming, the KBRF Radio YouTube channel, and on the Fergus Now app.